Welcome to our channel Infotime.
The innermost layer of the atmosphere is the troposphere. It is about 10 km thickness from the Earth's ground level, so the Earth's surface is closest to it. This layer gets its name from the weather that is constantly changing and mixing up the gases in the part of our atmosphere. It is thinnest at the poles. This layer has the air we breathe and the clouds in the sky. The air is very dense in this layer. In fact, troposphere contains 3/4 of the mass of entire atmosphere. The air has 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen and 1% of argon, water vapor and carbon dioxide. When we feel the wind on our face, see clouds on the sky and watch birds flap its wings and the flight we see, we are experiencing everything in the troposphere. Pretty much it is our home. Layer. Let's see about the second layer of atmosphere, stratosphere. Stratosphere is located above troposphere and below mesosphere. This layer is 35 km thick. This layer has its own set of layers. There are no storms here to mix up the air. So cold, heavy air is at the bottom and warm light air is at the top. It has similar composition like the troposphere, but it has 1000 times less water vapor than troposphere and 1000 times more ozone layer. This ozone layer is responsible for protecting us from the harmful ultraviolet radiation from the sun. This ozone layer absorbs most of the ultraviolet radiation from the sun. As we know, life won't be possible without this layer of protection. The high altitude balloons like weather balloons will fly in the stratosphere. Military flights also fly in the stratosphere. Commercial flight that we see on the sky is found in the troposphere. Let's see about mesosphere. This is the layer located between stratosphere and thermosphere. Thickness is about 35 km. It is the middle layer and the highest layer of the atmosphere in which gases all mixed up rather than being layered by their mass. Still, air is very thin in this layer that we cannot breathe. But this layer has more gas when compared to that of thermosphere. The meteors are burned up in the mesosphere. We have seen meteor shower where the meteors burned up and streak across the sky. Some people call it as shooting stars. The meteors make it through the exosphere and thermosphere without much trouble because these layers don't have much air in them. But when they hit the mesosphere, there are enough gases to cause friction and create heat and it burned up. See about the fourth layer of the atmosphere, thermosphere. This layer is located above mesosphere and below exosphere. Layer is about 513 km thick. That's much thicker than the inner layers of the atmosphere, but not nearly as thick as exosphere. It is the home to the International Space Station as it orbits the Earth. This is also where you will find the low Earth orbit satellites. The aurora lights also formed in this layer. As its name insists, thermo means heat. The temperature in this layer is reach up to 4500 degrees Fahrenheit. When we were in this layer, we will feel very cold because there is no enough gas molecules to transfer the heat from it to us. At the same time, the sound waves could not able to travel without any medium in this layer. Let's see about the outermost layer, exosphere. It is the edge of our atmosphere. This separates the rest of the atmosphere from the outer space. This is the thickest layer of the atmosphere. It is about 10,000 km thick. That's almost as wide as Earth. That means to get out to the outer space, we have to be really far from the Earth. The exosphere has gases like hydrogen and helium, but they are very spread out. In between there are a lot of empty spaces, so we cannot breathe out when we are there and it will be very cold. Outer space researchers are found in this layer, so astronauts will be there. So spaceships will also found in this layer. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.